All right, I had this issue on my 2006 Jetta. It's probably the same for some other cars, 2006 BRM TDI. And I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but this coolant pipe, the end of this right here, broke off. Let's look at the new one. So I noticed my thermostat housing was broken. Let's look at that too. Here's the new one. There's the old. Both Volkswagen part. Available online. You can get them some different places other than the dealer. So I had like a small coolant leak coming out of here. Surprised it was small. I don't know how it was not pouring out of there. I think it maybe started pouring out of there. That's why when I started to replace it. And I took my, so I was going to do my timing belt anyway at the same time. So I took this off to change this, and I realized this was broken. And I don't know if it hit the side of that and then broke it off. Could have. Maybe it's supposed to be like this tighter, and it broke here and hit the side of that and broke. So I'm imagining there's going to be some other people with the same problem in the near future with this car. I'm going to kind of walk you through what it takes to get this off. And the reason I'm going to do that is because then you can order some of the parts you need, because yeah, there's a lot more stuff you got to take off. What I found. Now, I don't know, maybe there's a shortcut. I don't think there is. I couldn't find anything else because so let me kind of walk you through what I had to do to get this out of here. Okay, it's a lot of stuff. Just to get this out, I had to take off the battery tray, coolant hoses, tons of them. This one here. And when this thing backs out of here, you have to slide it in here. I had to take off the oil pump or oil filter housing. The pump is inside the pan, but this is the oil filter housing on the side, and all the sending units had to be completely disconnected. And I'm probably gonna have to take that hose off in order to clean the gasket. So you're gonna need this gasket here for that. The pipe comes with a gasket on it, so you know that. And I had to do not the thermostat housing, but the inlet housing or outlet housing. That's right here. So I had to get the gasket for that because that swole up when I took it off. So you might want to just grab one of those when you're going to do the job as well. I know none of this is good news. If you've got that leak and you've got this stuff, it's a really gruelingly hard, slow job. Okay, you might want to grab one of these as well. This here is for the squeeze clamps. So you put this on the clamp like that, and you can just squeeze this thing, and then it holds the squeeze clamp open. So I would recommend using the squeeze clamps again, because some places you can't even really get tools in to do the regular hose clamps. It's actually harder, I think, with those than it is with these. So if you have one of these tools, so you might want to pick up one of these at, like, they have them at like O'Reilly Auto Parts. You can get it on probably on Amazon. It's for, I don't know what they're called. I think it's a KD tool. Maybe this number will help you. And freeze frame on that. TS181, whatever that is. Really a good thing to have for this. So the upper radiator hose has to come off, the lower radiator hose has to come off, the thermostat housing has to come out, and you make sure you reach inside and find the other piece, because it came apart inside there, and replace. You know, it's going to take you a day or two to do the whole job. I don't think it's going to be something you're going to do in a couple hours. It is long and slow. Every bolt takes time to get out. You're going to need, you know, extensions, wobblies. I bought one of these. Earthquake electric ratchet. Really helpful for all the bolts you got to take out. And literally, I have all these tools here that I'm using to do this. So, tons of bolts. You got to take a ton of stuff apart, because it is buried, and you have to take the turbo tube loose. I don't see a way to get the other end off of it. It would be nice if I could take the whole thing out of the way. Then I don't think it still probably wouldn't have came out this side. It looks like when it comes out to the housing, out of here, this outlet or inlet or whatever it is for the heater hose, or for the coolant. It's actually a coolant hose. It goes to I think it goes to one of the coolers, to the oil cooler. Coolant hose that comes out of here, it butts this bracket right here, butts right up against that to get out that hole. So it's a really, really tight fit. In fact, I'm not sure if I can get this new one back in, so there might be something else I'll have to take off. But I just want to make a little heads up video. If you have this coolant pipe issue, be ready for a big job. It's fun. Talk to you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe.